It's not
Zoe's
fair.
gonna do the intro today.
We're going to my dreams university of a garden and restaurant.
So that was a good attempt. A+ for effort. We are going to go check out the UBC Botanical Gardens, recommended to us by my son. And then we are all meeting up for dinner at one of our very favorite restaurants in North Vancouver called Pier 7. And that is going to be our day. Everybody give her a high five for doing such a good job at our intro. Okay, now what do we say?
Awesome.
What?
Awesome.
What?
Awesome.
Let's go. Let's go. So we made it to the UBC Botanical Gardens. We're just looking for the parking thing. It is paid parking like most things around in the city. We have no idea what to expect.
It was a 40-minute drive from Burnaby, IV.
I always like driving though, like and looking at all the different things.
No, I know, I'm just saying for
No.
informational purposes.
I
Because
know.
you always say we're an informational channel.
We are informational. I don't know how right our information is sometimes. It seems to be like we kind of wing it. But anyway,
That's a weird car.
we have no idea what to expect. And so I have no idea how big it is. I know that my son did say they had a poison plants garden. Anyway, should be interesting, but here it is. It's just down there. Parking's over there, some over on this side. Parking is $1.50 an hour. Off to a good start. Look how pretty this is. We're not even in the entrance yet. We do have a cafe here and a little gift store, which I'm sure we'll get to eventually, because you know that's always good. And I actually remember reading this in the newspaper. Do vines improve with age? There is your answer if you want to read that. But look how cool this is. What we can figure out is I'm sure not all trees, but we're like, oh, I wonder what kind of trees these are. And then if you look on the trees, there's these things, and then you just QR code, and it will tell you all about it. And look,
There's different.
look at our feet.
Oh, can we eat those?
I think those are strawberries.
I'm eating them.
You better make sure they actually are strawberries, because they don't actually look like strawberries much.
There's black and red labels. A black label is used when the garden has complete information on a plant. A red label indicates incomplete information.
There you go. This is kind of a neat tree. Here,
I think I said that right.
this is what it is. But yeah, the leaves are kind of neat on them. Huge. In comparison, like very pretty and peaceful in here. Tree walk. this way. The tree walk is an extra cost, which we did pay for. And they do check at the beginning of tree walk to make sure that you have your tickets. Are you ready? Oh my goodness, I don't know about this. Nobody told me there was going to be heights involved.
I think it's fun. My mom does not think it's very fun. It's pretty cool. They swing. So, but it's a nice view. If you look down, there's the trail. So it does go pretty high up. If you don't like heights, then I don't know if you would like this or not. Because it's very swingy and it's very high. Once you go across this one right here, there's this, you can go up some stairs and there's this lookout platform. It's pretty nice. It's not too busy here either, which I think is pretty great. I don't know if it's like that all the time, but it's pretty steep. So watch your step. It does give you information on how you're getting held up right now.
My son told me that the tree walk was lots of fun. It was so cool. I didn't ask him to elaborate on that. So now between Lynn Canyon and that, I risked my life twice on this trip. That was scary.
It felt safe. When you're walking, it was squeaking a little bit, but I felt safe. I felt safe on it. Obviously, it would be safe if they didn't ask you to harness up and clip onto your thing.
I did okay for the first couple ones, but then it got higher and higher and higher. And my husband, who weighs more than us, every time he walked on it, like the whole thing would like...
Well, that's what it's supposed to do.
If you're uncomfortable with heights...
I already elaborated with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to give Zoe my phone. I'm like, you're up, because I just need to focus on not dying. So I don't know what she vlogged, but... It was fine. I mean, yeah, it shakes a lot, but it's supposed to. Some spots it squeaks. Yeah, it does.
But like, that's just because...
No, but that one part you were like, you stepped wrong and you went, woo, like way to the side.
Well, it's not gonna like...
Anyway, let's show you a ground view of it. So maybe go stand underneath of there, Zoe.
It felt secure to a point.
This was one of the short, this was the last one. So like, it's right there, she's there, and it got like way higher. They do have little outhouses everywhere. But yeah.
I was up there.
Yeah, look at these freaking kids coming.
So yeah, it gets pretty high. That's probably the highest point is up there.
Pretty high, she means very high.
So apparently it went up to 17.5 meters. In other words, 57.5 feet.
57.5 feet too high, by the way. Where are we going?
Okay, so when I say it was stable, I'm not saying it was stable, because obviously it's not stable if it's wobbling all the time. Like, it didn't feel like I was gonna fall at all. I didn't feel like the thing was gonna like break and I was just gonna fall through.
I think that for somebody that is scared of heights, it would be the best choice.
We went over this trail. This is where I showed the trail from. Upcoming is the tunnel to another part of the Botanical Gardens.
What is it? Do you want to read it?
Garden up, Gary.
Gary oaks rise above meadows awash with the colors of wildflowers in the spring.
You can find these western trumpet honeysuckles, meadows birds, foot trefoil, alligator lizard, western bluebird. This is the vegetable garden, and apparently there are concerts here occasionally too.
I feel like these would be onions. There's corn over there, celery. Rhubarb. Swiss chard, never mind. Swiss chard.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
That's like a long time to figure out.
Not really sure what this is, but
Garden is.
so this is the BC rainforest part of the Botanical Gardens. I feel like it's dry. Like, I feel like there was usually more water around here, but little creeks and stuff. Very pretty. Look at this. The sign there asking us to stay on the trail because there's sensitive plantings. I think this goes quite a bit a ways back. So yeah, I'm not going to vlog all of it, but this is just to kind of give you an idea of what this part looks like. There's a stadium right beside the UBC the UBC Botanical. Did you show this already, Zoe?
I just said it was.
Everything looks so dry. So this is the cactus garden, I think. And so, yeah, there's a bunch of different cactuses in here. Kind of fun. Did they hurt?
Ow! I'm bleeding!
So what did you learn today?
Don't close your fist around a cactus.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Sometimes our lessons are learned the hard way. Hey, Zoe?
Amphibian sturdy Rosaline.
Amphitheater?
Oh. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I found a horse. I mean, not a real horse. It's kind of neat. Look at these guys. Look at this too. Also very pretty. One of the last parts of our trek here at UBC Botanical Garden is the Physic Garden. I think we just go in here. They have a sundial. Look at this bumblebee. Working hard. You see him? So in the food garden, there's grapes, which is kind of fun to see because we don't see that very often up in the north. And by not very often, I mean like ever. Maybe don't quote me on that, how we don't have grapes up north, because I really don't know. So we're eating at Pier 7 for dinner, and this is it right here. Doesn't look like much from the outside, really, but it's wonderful because as you can see, it's right on the ocean. But yeah, this is North Van, Longsdale. Somebody has a really big yacht. Look at that. Yeah, we love North Vancouver. It's great. So this is one of our favorite restaurants. We always come here when we come to Vancouver. This is in North Vancouver. They do have a weekend brunch. We've never tried their weekend brunch. Apparently now they have live music on certain days. So excited. Pier 7. Also, Zoe and I have decided we're gonna do like dog of the day. So the cutest dog, we see so many dogs around here, and the cutest dog that we see of the day is going to get our dog of the day reward. And we just seen him. He's a little Pomeranian, and he's just kind of like making his rounds around the pier, and his owner's just sitting down. You can tell he's a regular around here. He's so cute. So this is the restaurant here. We're not actually inside yet. We're waiting for my son and his girlfriend, but look at the view. So nice. Hopefully we get a spot that has the view. And we just seen 2 sea lions in here, but they disappeared before I could get my camera out, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't remember it being smoked.
Bellini, a smoked Negrini, which is not supposed to, oh, you didn't order the smoked?
Smoky.
Smoky Negroni. What is that?
Blackberry mule.
Virgin, I think. Salmon burger. Looks good.
Yeah, I think it's called the Crown. Yeah. Thanks.
This is so good. I don't even know where to start.
Looks good.
This stuff is so good. This sauce.
The Crown? The Crown. Okay, well, this is the key lime. And there goes my fork. This is the key lime pie. There's also a live guitar player. You can't see him from here. But he's really good. How is the tiramisu?
Good.
How is the key lime? This is like a 5-minute walk, if that, from the restaurant. You can see Canada Place in the background. Let's talk about the Botanical Gardens, the UBC Botanical Gardens.
Nothing was in bloom.
That was really bad grammar.
I said nothing was in bloom.
Oh, is that what you said? I thought you
What'd
said
you-
nothing wasn't bloom or something. I don't know. It's all good. I think it would have been, and it's not like it was bad. It wasn't bad at all. It was just, yeah, there was, I did notice there was not much in bloom. I like the vegetable garden.
I like the tree walk.
We're going to talk about that in a second. The vegetable garden was cool because I like I've never seen celery before in a garden. Everything else I'd seen. The grapes, it was $52, I think, and not including the parking. It was a nice way to spend a couple hours, except for the tree walk. Why don't you talk about it?
It was great. You walk up, the bridges swing a lot. Just don't step wrong. Like, it's impossible for it to, like, flip over, but it feels like it. But, like, you still feel safe on it.
Did we tell them how? Well, that's personal opinion. Did we tell them how high it was? I think
57 feet.
I don't know if we vlogged that or not.
You didn't.
My son's like, oh yeah, go do the tree walk. It's so fun. It's so great. It's so cool. And I like being surprised. And so I didn't even ask him about it. I just kind of took his word for it. And it doesn't seem like you're going to go that high when you first start.
Yeah.
Nope. And it kept getting higher and higher and higher. And it's not really one of those things that you can go back on because the bridge is like really narrow.
This is my logic. It has to be safe because if they're that concerned, they would make you wear harnesses and clip things onto the bridges.
I understand that. But I wouldn't do it again because I don't like heights. If you don't like heights, I would not recommend doing it. If you're scared of heights, like you go up high, and it's not even that you go up high, it's that you're on these little, like narrow, like enough for just one person to go on, and it's wobbly. Like Zoe stepped wrong or whatever, a certain way on one of them. The whole bridge kind of like tilted like this. And there's platforms, right? Like, so you have the little bridge, and then you have the platform, and then you have the bridge, and it's another platform, and it goes higher and higher.
It's not bolted to the tree either.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not bolted to the tree. It's just gravity and another thing that he said. I don't know. I forget.
Yeah, I wasn't comfortable doing it. My husband wasn't comfortable doing it. Zoe liked it. I gave her the phone. I was like, I need to focus on not dying, so you can go ahead and are you rolling your eyes at me?
Yes, because we didn't die. I don't know why you're so concerned about that. We didn't die.
We could have.
No.
Anyway.
You know how people walk on that a day and nobody's died?
You don't have to do the tree walk. The tree walk is actually an additional charge. So if you don't want to do the tree walk, you don't have to. They just don't pay for it. Because they actually have somebody at the bottom of the tree walk making sure that you actually paid for it. But it was a nice couple hours. It wasn't my very favorite gardens that we've been to, but it was, I was glad I did it. It's always neat to kind of see different things. And then we went to Pier 7, which is one of our favorite restaurants in North Vancouver. It's right on the water. Service is always good. Food's always good. But the view is the most, like, that's what makes this restaurant stand out for me, is you get to see the city line of Vancouver, and especially when the sun is setting, and then you kind of watch like the lights come back on, like the sky lights, like, I don't know, it's just really pretty. But last night we got to sit upstairs, which we'd never gotten to sit upstairs before, and they had a guy playing guitar. He was so good. Like, he played modern songs. He played, is that the right word?
Hit songs. Hit
songs, I guess. And, he wasn't singing, it was just guitar, but he kind of put his own little twist to it. And we were playing, like, amongst our table, we were playing, name that song. Because some of them were kind of tricky to find, but you knew it. And it was a great couple hours. Like, it was good. They accommodated Zoe because she wasn't finding much that she was liking, and so we were trying to,
I had the prawn and avocado goddess salad, but I don't like prawns, so they substituted for grilled chicken. It was so good.
Which was nice of them, because sometimes restaurants don't do that, so that was very nice of them. It's always busy there. Make a reservation. I highly doubt, especially in the summer, that you can just walk in and have a table, especially if you have a big party. Like, we were 5, and we made reservations the day before, and we were limited to our time slots. When we were there, I did notice there was 2 tables, enough for 2 people, but I would recommend making reservations. But yeah, it was really tasty. Always a good time at Pier 7. I think that's all we have to say, right? Except for that we're missing one more thing to say. You want to say it? What is it? It's the end of the road for us, and we'll catch you later.